It's a beautiful fall day here at the CPCD offices. We're going to learn more about giving kids a head start here in the Colorado Springs community. Come on inside with us. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
Tell me your name.
My name is Claire Sanderson.
Claire, thank you so much for having us.
Yep.
This is, I have to admit, I don't get to spend many days in school bus yards.
Right. Yep.
You have your own bus fleet.
We do have our own bus fleet. We transport about 250 of our 1,800 kids.
That's
so it's
amazing.
very hard to get onto a bus. You have to be in dire situations to not be able to get to school. But this is one of the biggest issues for kids in this population trying to get to school is transportation. So if they don't have a way to get to school, they don't come to school, and that defeats the purpose of the whole program.
Well, and it's we need for kids in this community to be able to get their education.
Absolutely.
We can't. There's no way for kids to progress with their lives if they're not
true.
able to get their education.
It's true.
And the fact that you provide this is, especially if there's a family struggling in so many ways.
Yep.
This is an astounding resource.
We try really hard, and this is one of the things that costs us a ton of money, and one of the things that not every Head Start program can do. So this is a big deal for us to be able to provide transportation to and from school for kids.
So in your fundraising efforts,
Yep.
this is a major focus to make sure that you're able to purchase buses, and then just like any vehicle, just to keep them going.
Absolutely. We just fundraised this past March for 2 new buses,
Awesome.
and we were able to get them with the support of the community. So pretty excited about that because we have a couple that are breaking down.
Well, and you'd mentioned that you have a major fundraising campaign that's coming up. What are you working on?
We are about to launch our 10th annual community giving breakfast, and we're actually doing a breakfast and a cocktail event this year. So it's just an opportunity to bring people together and share our story in under an hour, and hope that it's as impactful as we feel it is every single day.
That's
So.
wonderful. So just disseminating that information
Absolutely.
into the community. That's wonderful, and that's what we're trying to do with this
Absolutely.
series of videos as well.
Yep.
So can we head into the buildings and take a look
Absolutely.
at what it is
Yep.
that you're working on in the
Sure,
classrooms?
sure.
Excellent.
So this building houses all of our direct service staff. Anybody that works directly with children that are not in one of the 60 classrooms, which are the teachers and education assistants across the city, they are in this building. So this is health and nutrition, enrollment, all of our behavioral health staff,
Wow.
all of our child development supervisors, and our family advocates who work directly with families to help them get into whatever situation they want to be in by the end of the school year.
And you have 2 buildings on this campus.
We do, and so we used to all be squished in this building, and a few years ago we bought this one from District 11, and so all of our support staff is in this building. Finance, HR, IT, etc. are all in this building, and all direct support staff is in this building.
That seems like a wise move.
Right? Doesn't it?
Let's take a look.
All right. Okay.
Oh, how did they know we were here?
I know, right?
That's it.
Right. So when parents walk in the door, the first thing they do is go up this ramp to enrollment. We just had a huge group of volunteers from Peterson Air Force Base come and paint all of these walls. So at some point there will be a new banner directing them to enrollment. It just hasn't been printed yet. So we're in the process. So this is enrollment. We have 4 enrollment technicians that are in charge of placing kids in classrooms. They take kids, take their applications, talk to parents, talk about their needs and where their kids' homeschool is, and then they place them in classrooms across the city. So this is my favorite part of enrollment. Is this, not well, her too, but really this. Don't worry, we're not gonna get you on camera. I promise. I promise. I promise we won't get you on camera. Oh, there is no door here. Don't look this way. Hi.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I love the
Oh, you're
design.
locked
Very
out.
cool.
Locked out. So our for enrollment techs sit back here. They work with families to get them in the right place, make sure they have transportation, make sure they can get to school, make sure they don't have any extenuating circumstances that we have to deal with now to make sure that they're in a safe place, a safe environment for the kiddos. And then they place in classrooms. They talk to them throughout the year about attendance and all of that kind of stuff and just make sure they're in the right classroom for them.
Wonderful.
So this is enrollment. This is first introduction into our program.
So how many kiddos do you service here in any given year?
We have 1,801 slots right now, but this is a very transient population, so we generally serve about 2,200 throughout the whole year.
Wow.
So we have classrooms that are kids 3 to 5, and then classrooms that are kids 0 to 3.
Okay.
We're looking to expand the 0 to 3 classrooms in this coming year because that's kind of 4 and 5 is great. 3 to 5 is great, but sometimes it's better with kids in very dire situations to get them as early as you possibly can. So
Sure.
You're not going to get filmed, I promise. Okay. I promise.
She's lying to you.
So health and nutrition staff work around this corner and in here. Health and nutrition, every single classroom is assigned a nurse. The nurse is there to ensure that kids have a dental home, have a medical home, make sure that they're in as good a shape as they can. If there's something going on in the family or we have kids with serious medical issues, the nurse works directly with that family to make sure they have everything they need.
Oh, I have several.
We're starting to get into child development. So we have a whole behavioral health team. Just like health, if your mind isn't in a place to learn, you can't. So we go in and assess every child, assess every family, and say, what's going on? What do you need? Do you need counseling? Do you need, why is a child acting this way?
Sure.
All of those sorts of things. And then we have a behavioral health team that goes into each classroom, works with the parent, works with the child, and then works with the teacher so that it's seamless for the kiddos when they're in school and then into home, so that they're using the same techniques to get what they need out of them to help them express feelings or to help them deal with anger or whatever the case may be. So
That's fantastic.
yeah, this is something we've really beefed up in the last few years. We have, 10 of them that focus just on kids.
God, this place is huge.
So this floor is pretty much dedicated to family services and child development. We have 2 child care rooms. Lots of times we conduct things that are happening here, including our parent policy council. Our organization, all Head Starts, are governed by 2 boards. A board of actual people in the community that would normally sit on a board,
Sure.
and then a parent policy council. So anything that passes through the board has to pass through parent policy council and vice versa in order for us to put it into enactment here.
Sure.
And that's part of what we try and do is empower parents as much as we can to do to get involved in school, get involved in their child's lives. And so we hold a lot of trainings here. These child care rooms are where kiddos hang out during that time, and we have volunteers and staff come in and hang out with kiddos when that's happening.
All right, so I gotta ask you about the cape.
What about the cape?
What's up with the cape?
I just love capes. No, we have a program that we run here in our development office that's a monthly giving program, and it's called Henry's Heroes. We have a little boy that's the face of Henry's Heroes, and we give everybody that donates on a monthly basis the cape.
Love it.
Yeah, so it's my favorite thing ever.
I absolutely love it. The nerd in me is just
Right?
going,
Right? Don't you want a superhero cape?
Yes,
Right,
like
of course.
just it's.
That's what we were hoping
Why
for.
wouldn't I
Right,
want
we
a
were hoping
superhero
people would be
cape?
like, I need one of those for my office.
For letting us into your
Thank you,
house and
Jon.
taking all the time.
Of course,
We
thank
really
you.
we really appreciate it.
Thank you.